Yes, it's this week's visit to the big red chair. Who's there? Hello?
Hello.
You're on, yeah. Hi, how are you?
Petrified.
Oh, don't be scared. What's your name?
Sylvia.
Sylvia, lovely.
Baker.
And what do you do, Sylvia?
Sorry?
What do you do?
What do I do? I stay at home with my dog.
Okay. Who's looking after the dog tonight, Sylvia?
Oh, God, my husband.
She can stay in the chair as far as I'm concerned.
And where are you from originally, Sylvia?
I am Peruvian.
Peruvian?
Yes.
Do you know, Sylvia, I don't believe we've had a Peruvian on the red chair before.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So, I'm not a, you know, an acting coach or anything. I cannot read these expressions.
How excited his face seems
I am the first Peruvian to do the ridiculous here.
Okay, Sylvia. Focus. You're representing Peru.
Okay.
Off you go with your story.
Okay. So here we are at Heathrow with my husband. And he said to me, go and see which belt number our luggage is coming out. Okay, I said, don't move, stay here. Off I went, few steps, came back and said, well, number this. And then I felt quite chilly. Put my arm around him. And then I felt very chilly. Start putting my hand inside his trousers pocket. When suddenly I felt everybody looking at me. Oh my God. I leaned over towards, looked to the right and saw these two huge eyes. They were the wife eyes and I was embracing the wrong husband.
You wanted it. You wanted that guy. Yeah. Who's there? Hi, what's your name?
I'm Jamie.
Jamie, lovely. And where are you from, Jamie?
I'm from Australia.
Oh, he's from Australia.
Oh, yes.
Oh, well, you must swap numbers. You must stay in his house. Do you live here at the moment?
No, I'm on holiday.
Oh, you're on an actual holiday. All right.
Yeah.
And what do you do back in Australia?
I am a film student, so...
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I'll keep you three in mind.
What are we, chopped liver secret? Okay, off you go with the story, Jamie.
All right, so this is my fifth birthday. Everyone's giving me some presents. My dad's shitting himself because he's forgotten to get me a present. So, thinking on his feet, he looks out the window and sees a pigeon. So he brings me over to the window, points to the pigeon, and tells me that is my pigeon. So, being 5, I believe every word of it. So, but everyone else, they're like, what are you doing? But I'm very happy with this pigeon. So, they kept up his lie for 6 years. And every time we were out and about, when we saw a pigeon, that was my pigeon.
That was very cute. Even more. That's a sweet story.
He doesn't sound very Australian.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't sound Australian,
No,
I'm sorry.
very posh.
Yeah, but quite posh
Yes.
Australian. Yeah.
That was a pigeon on their estate. Okay, let's have another. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Isabel.
Isabel, lovely. And where are you from, Isabel?
I'm from Devon, but I'm living in London.
Are you?
Yes.
Ooh. And what do you do in London, Isabel?
I'm a student. So,
Of?
French and history.
French and history,
Yeah.
both of
Bonjour,
those.
madame.
So I do one. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're really very good. And what do you want to do when you graduate? Sorry, that was a silly question. I'm a fool. Your parents have just thrown the television out the window. I won't press you. Off you go with the story.
Okay, so I was very hungover one morning, and I had a very early shift at a fast food kind of place. So I was quickly getting ready, I put my jeans on. I heard some funny sound, I thought, oh, it'll just be my zip. Did my usual 30-minute commute. So I get into work, and my co-worker just goes to me, Izzy, you know you've got a hole in your trousers? And I was like, yeah, it's just a small. And he goes, no, Izzy, you've got a hole. I put my hand down, and all I can feel is bare skin because my trousers have ripped from my arse all the way down to my thigh, and I'm standing there butt naked in front of everyone in the kitchen, all my co-workers. and everyone in the restaurant. So I completely panic. I run into the kitchen to try and get back upstairs, but I walk into the grill, so I burn the entire of my bum on the hot grill, trying to escape without any trousers on, and have to spend the rest of the day in chef's trousers.
Oh, should we walk for that? I mean, yeah, you can walk if you can. Yes. There you go. Yes, her shift manager must want to put a hairnet on that. Should we have another one? Okay, one more. Go on, squeeze one more in. Go on. Hello.
Hiya.
Hi, what's your name?
Angus.
Angus, lovely. And what do you do, Angus?
Sales.
Sales. Okay, he's not pushing it right now. What sort of things do you sell?
Gyms.
Gym. You sell gym equipment or actual gyms?
Neither, really.
This was a mistake. It was a terrible mistake. I don't know. Who's here? Oh, hello.
Hello.
You're on the television.
I know.
Woohoo! Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
What's your name?
My name's Alex.
Alex. Lovely. Are you from Scotland?
Yes, I am.
Home of Hogmanay. And what do you do?
I'm an engagement manager for a students' union.
She's not dressed right for the red chair.
What do you want her to
Looks
wear?
like that skirt's going to go flying over her head when she gets to the
Well, we may find out in a minute, Mark. you keep your eyes on the prize and... Everywhere. Okay, do you have a New Year's resolution?
Yes, it's to not be so vain.
Not be so vain.
Yes.
Okay, off you go.
Okay, so a couple of years ago when I was at university, my friends Catherine and I were cycling to netball practice. So...
It's on nothing.
We really didn't.
we didn't. Okay, who's up next? Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
I'm James.
James, all right. And where are you from, James?
I'm from London.
Okay, lovely. And what's your New Year's resolution?
So my New Year's resolution next year is going to be never to get in a helicopter with Ed Miliband.
Good resolution. We could probably all make that resolution. Sure. And probably keep it. Okay, why...
Miliband!
If Ed Miliband turns on the TV now, he'll be so amazed. They remember me.
His resolution will be not to get in one with me.
Okay, so what happened? Sorry, yes.
So, I used to be an army officer, and when I was a captain, I used to be the aide to the commander of British forces in Afghanistan.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Ed came out to visit. I was managing his visit, and I'd called in a helicopter to take us to the next serial. But then I realised that the day before I'd had Afghan food, and I had a bit of a gurgle in my stomach. And I ran towards the portaloos that were the one side, just the other side of the helicopter landing site, but I didn't make it. And I ended up being covered in what you can imagine you get from eating too much Afghan dairy. Anyway, I heard the helicopter come in to land.
So, just 1 second, let me just explain. He shot himself. He shot himself. That's all.
We're clear on
Yeah.
Where's Ed Miliband?
So I heard the helicopter come in to land.
Ed Miliband's there. Oh. You missed that bit. Ed Miliband was visiting.
Yeah.
He's visiting him.
Yeah.
He's now shot himself, and a helicopter's landed.
Who? He has or Ed Miliband?
No, he shot himself. Ed Miliband dry as a bone.
clean.
Good as gold.
For now.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
So Ed's at the HLS with all of the party, all the press, everything like that. I have to run covered in my own shit all the way to the helicopter, run onto a helicopter, and I get on and I go right to the back. But who comes and sits next to me but Ed? And as you know, if anyone has shit themselves, once you've started, once that's gone, you can't stop it again. So he sat there next to me, he knows, and it comes flowing out again as the helicopter lifts off.
Wow.
And the grooves of the Chinook, it's going up and down. There's only one person that knows it's me. There's the girl that's the door gunner, the RAF door gunner. She's just got her eyes burning into me, just knowing exactly what's happened. The helicopter has to be down for cleaning for 2 hours, taking it offline. And the best bit is that when Ed was flying back from Kabul to London, the plane that he was flying on had to get diverted to Muscat because he came down with the same sickness and he was stuck there for 24 hours.
That is a very good story. Quick, one question. Stay there. reception.
What's the name of the restaurant? Or are they open on New Year's Eve?
Great goat.
You can walk.
Thanks.
There you go. Okay, Stephen, listen, that was compelling. That was compelling. That was very good. Who is up first? Hello, nice lady.
Hi, I'm Sharon.
That's Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. Hi.
Where are you from, Sharon?
I'm from Perth, Australia.
Perth in Australia. Lovely.
Good on you, Sharon.
Do you live here or there?
I just moved to London to work, hopefully, and to meet a husband.
Okay.
Whichever comes first.
No, wait a minute. Did you really say whichever comes first?
Yes. I'm getting desperate. I moved to the other side of the world, so...
What's your surname at the moment?
Box.
Wow.
Box, as in cardboard, box.
Oh, that's
Sharon Box.
awful.
You remember the box girl?
Right, Miss Box, off you go with your tale.
Okay, I was in the Bali monkey forest, which is a forest where monkeys roam around wild, and you can sit and have a photograph taken with these monkeys. So the guide put this huge big monkey in my lap, and it was a great big male, and it was really, really ferocious, and the monkey's supposed to just sit in your lap and not move while they feed it some peanuts. But this monkey took a liking to me, and it started groping me and grabbing my chest and, you know, manhandling me like a bit of a first date, really. And then he was on my shoulder and he was on my head, and then I felt this sort of wetness next to my ear, and I knew I wasn't supposed to move, but I turned my head and I saw this great big red penis, and he was trying to put it in my ear.
Wow.
That's the story of the box and the red penis. Dear diary, dear box lady and the red penis.
Good luck finding a husband now.
So you're the girl with the monkey dick?
Yeah. Technically still a virgin, but...
We let her go there because we knew that was coming.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
We just let her
We
go
didn't know
there.
how far it was going to go.
No.
Yeah, and then it went far enough. One more. Last one. Oh, wow. Hello, sir.
Hello, Graham.
Hi. What's your name, sir?
Ron, Graham.
Ron. This is Ron. And where are you from, Ron?
Vancouver, Canada.
Oh, beautiful city. Beautiful city. Off you go with your tale.
My wife and I were living in Cologne, and while we were living there, we had a lot of visitors from Canada.
Yes, I can imagine.
And our favorite place to take them was the Cologne Zoo, and the favorite part of the Cologne Zoo was the gorilla paddock.
Oh, yes.
And one day I had a few of my friends at the gorilla paddock, and there was quite a few other people there as well, but the gorillas, there was two of them, they weren't very exciting. They weren't being very entertaining.
You know how it feels.
And then the other was sitting on a boulder, picking various parts of his body and examining the product.
Keep going, Ron. Keep going.
Yes. Well, I thought that I could try and entertain these gorillas or get them to do something entertaining, so I started my gorilla dance, you know, like... And sure enough, after about 30 seconds of doing that, the gorilla sitting on the rock stopped picking, stood up, looked directly at me, and went...
Who's up first?
I'd like one of these for my boardroom.
It would be good, wouldn't
Can you
it?
imagine? Like that, whoop, the other side of the table.
With regret. Who's up first? Oh, look, it's like your boardroom. Wow. What's your name, sir?
Mark.
Mark. What do you... You must have a proper job, Mark.
I'm a barrister.
Are you really a barrister?
Yes.
And you're doing this?
I'm regretting it already.
See, now, if you were one of his clients, you'd be like, I recognise him. What the hell? What sort of law do you do?
Employment discrimination.
Ooh. Should we talk for one more? One more. Okay, one more. Okay, one more. Hello, nice lady.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well. What's your name, smiley lady?
It's Michelle from Galway.
Michelle from
Not too
Galway.
far from where you're from.
It's a long name, but still. What do you do, Michelle from Galway?
I just started a new job on Monday, so...
What is it? What is it?
It's doing PA.
Doing PA? Is that a drug?
Being a PA.
Oh, you're a PA?
Yeah.
Not to anyone on the couch?
No, I wish.
No. All right. Your new employer might be watching this. Again, I'm not sure she's made a really clever decision. All right, Michelle from Galway, off you go.
Basically, I'm just moved here in the last 3 weeks, but I was visiting in March of this year. I bought a new pair of very, very cheap high shoes. Went over on my ankle walking to a theatre. I couldn't walk. The theatre was literally 5 seconds away. I had to get a taxi, and basically we were going to Dirty Dancing. I had to be carted off in a wheelchair up to see the show. We paid £100 each for the tickets, so we were like, "Yay, are we going to?"
The King of Nights!
Oh, I've been so wanting to be a baddie.
Who's there? Hello?
Hiya.
Hi, what's your name?
Lauren.
Lauren, lovely. And where do you live, Lauren?
I live in Bedfordshire.
In Bedfordshire, OK. And what do you do in Bedfordshire?
Well, I'm a student in Bournemouth, but that's home.
Yes, I understand. And what are you studying?
I'm studying public relations.
Public relations, OK, very good. Off you go with the story now.
So a few years ago, when my nan was still alive, she had a bit of a fall, and me and my dad went to see her in hospital. And when we did, we got there, and she was acting really confused, asking if I was there on a school trip, sort of thing, a bit clueless as to who we were. And we thought it might be a bit of concussion from the fall. We were sat there for about half an hour. And when we left, we were walking down the corridor, and they wheeled past my real nan on a bed. And it turned out we'd been talking to a very similar-looking stranger.
That's a great story. You can roll. Old people all look the same. You've seen one granny, you've seen them all. Poor thing. Diagnose her with amnesia. There's something wrong with her. Yeah. Terrible. Do we have time for one more? OK, one more. Here we go. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
My name's Talia.
Talia, lovely. And what do you do, Talia?
I work in admin.
In what?
In administration.
Oh, I see. Are you from New Zealand?
I am.
Yes, I thought as much. Yay! Yay!
I'll be home soon.
I won't.
She's staying in admin. Have you moved here?
I have for a little while anyway.
Oh, OK, till they catch you. Off you go with your story.
Okay, so I was seeing this guy for a little while, and then fast forward a few weeks and I went to a family dinner. At the family dinner, I was hanging out with my cousin, and we were on Facebook, and while we were going through, we went through and I saw that we had a mutual friend who was this boy, and I said to her, "How do you know him?" And she was like, "Oh, it's my brother." And I was like, "What, like your bro or your brother?" And she was like, "No, like my brother." So, and I was like, "How does that work?" She was like, "Well, my biological father, it's his son or his stepson." And I was like, "So does that technically make him my cousin?" And she was like, "Yeah, I guess so. Why is that?" And I was like, "No reason."
I don't know how far New Zealand is, but it didn't warrant that journey. That story. Should we try one more?
Yeah.
I feel this could be the charm. This could be the charm. OK, hello, sir.
Hello.
What's your name?
David.
David, lovely. And what do you do, David?
I work with the ambulance service.
Are you like a driver or a paramedic or?
Both. Under a paramedic.
Whatever they need.
Yeah.
You'll do it. Yeah, you'll have a go. You know. Did that help? That kind of thing. OK, off you go with the story, sir.
So when I was younger, I was a bit of a messer, and my mum was...
Sorry, masseur or messer?
Or a mess.
A messer.
A messer.
You might need
messer.
subtitles for me.
Oh, no, we won't, my God.
No.
So my mum works in Clonakilty Hospital.
Oh, Clonakilty, West
Yeah,
Cork.
exactly, where I'm from. And she was working night duty one night, and myself and my mate, we decided we wanted Casey's chipper up in Cork. So I took the spare key from my old man's, you know, car keys.
Yeah.
We went down, we took the car out, we drove up to Casey's, we had our chips, and my mum was none the wiser. So I dropped the car home, and she finished work, and she thought nothing of it. But a couple of weeks later, she got a speeding ticket in the post, and she'd no idea where it came from, and she was adamant it wasn't her because she was working that night, and the car was there the whole night. And you know, I just kept it up. I don't know, pretended it was nothing. She ended up getting a fine and a load of speeding tickets and penalty points and all that. And I was, for years, I was trying to make it up to her, and I said, once I make it up to her, I can tell her that he did it. So I got her tickets for the Graham Norton show, and there you go, Mum.
Is she here?
Yeah, she's there.
Should we... I'll ask your mother. Should we flip him?
Yeah, do
You know, this was a fantastic... he's forgiven.
You're forgiven. You can walk. Well done. Well done. We're bringing families together. Bringing families together. Hello, who's there? Hi.
Hello.
What's your name, sir?
My name's James.
James. And where are you from, James?
I'm from Mayo in Ireland.
Lovely. And do you live here or there?
No, I live here.
All right, fair enough, yeah. What do you do here, James?
I'm an engineer.
Of?
An aeronautical engineer.
An aeronautical engineer. He's clever. James has studied and passed exams.
Right. We'll be the judge of that.
Well, we're hoping. He could be lying. Yeah, I'm an aeronautical engineer. Thanks for asking. Off you go with your story, James.
OK, so a couple of years ago, I was going to a family wedding. And my family were actually going there before me, and I was meeting up with them for the reception. I was really, really late, so they decided to leave the key at reception for me. I got there, got the key, went up to the room, showered, changed, dropped my bags, went down and joined the wedding. And when the wedding had finished, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I decided, OK, it's time to go to bed. Went upstairs, thought I'd quietly sneak into the room, maybe not wake everyone up. Opened the door, went in, and the lights flipped on. But it wasn't my family who were in the room. It was 3 fully grown naked men and a woman on the bed.
That's a good story.
That's so annoying. Because that is the surprise in your... Is that what it's like?
And do you know them?
No, I didn't know them.
So they weren't at the wedding or anything?
No, but the most awkward part was I had to walk over to my bag, which was in the far corner. So I packed my bag and backed out of the room as they were shouting at me.
Oh, well, listen, she was probably glad of a break. Should we let James walk? That was quite a good story. Yeah, James can walk. Yeah, go on. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Wow, you're as tall as our couch. What's your name?
Tom.
Tom, lovely. And what do you do, Tom?
I work for a summer school in Oxford.
Busy, busy, busy. I'm not sure I can see you this week. Diary is getting pretty chocker right now. Okay. And do you teach in the summer school?
No, so I work in the registrations team.
Okay.
So students enrol all throughout the year.
Busy, busy, busy. Yes.
I'll tell you what, this story better involve a lion, mate.
Off you go with this story.
OK, so the other day, I was asked to interview somebody who was looking to join our team.
Wait a minute, there's a team? So you're interviewing someone to join the team.
Yep.
Yeah, all hands on deck here. Yeah,
yep.
Come on.
And it's the first time that I've ever interviewed anyone before, so I want it to go well.
Yeah.
So I go into the interview room armed with my cup of tea, and the interview itself is perfect. I think it goes wonderfully well. Just as soon as the candidate leaves, unfortunately, I realise that I'm drinking a cup of tea out of one of those novelty mugs you get that's completely blank on the outside but has one of those messages underneath. So all the way through the interview, I was sipping confidently my mug of tea, which proudly displayed "I'm a twat" at the bottom.
unfortunately. Yeah. Keep it warm, keep it warm.